guys, how are you?
Good, yeah.
Okay, so this is not a safe place. It's the second album you're releasing since your comeback. I guess I wanted to know if something has changed. Do you feel more secure now? What changed from Weather Diaries?
There was a big exhibition in London by Jean-Michel Basquiat, famous artist from New York. And there's quite a lot of elements in that exhibition that certainly influenced Andy's writing and his songs that he put forward for this album, particularly the homelessness within the city at the time in the 70s. And a lot of the concepts that he was focusing in on has kind of inspired a few of the themes on the new album. So that This Is Not a Safe Place is something that's directly taken from that exhibition.
Basquiat, he touches such a important and social subjects. Do you think the album has something like that too, since he's inspired by him?
I think it's more, I mean, it's an inspiration. It's not, it's not about that exhibition. That's just one part of it. But I think the album, it differs from Weather Diaries in as much as it's quite guitar orientated, less electronic. It's a bit darker. It's probably heavier as well. The new single that we put out last Tuesday is of an array of sunshine. There's a couple of other tracks that are quite up and sunny as well on the album, but I'd say generally speaking I think it's a better album than Weather Diaries in some respects. I think a lot of hardcore ride fans will kind of welcome the return back to the guitar-led songs, and the songwriting is quite strong as well, I think.
We probably touched more on a bit more political stuff that was around us at the time with Weather Diaries. I think now everybody's so tired and fed up with this ridiculous Brexit thing that's going on in England that we're just like, yeah, I'm sick of the whole thing now.
In this album, you bring back the partnership with Errol Welcome, and he did the work with you in Weather Diaries. So what did he bring to the table that you thought it was important for him to come back and do this album with you again?
I think it's good for us because we all put in a lot of stuff, and Errol can help make sense of that and be someone that feels that he's within the band, but also at the same time has just got that more objectivity, being outside it, to help kind of work it out and maybe steer us to what he feels are better tracks at that time, because we all kind of throw in quite a lot. And then we're all very passionate about music, and our tastes are very varied and eclectic in a way, and I think he sort of shares that with us basically, so it works, yeah.
So would you say the partnership with him helps the band moving forward and look at the future, and while the partnership with Alan Moulder helps you bring back your roots, the past of the band somehow?
Errol's very good at filtering out and helping us do better with the ideas that we have. He's quite happy to tell us that an idea that we brought to the table isn't good enough, to try it a different way, and still, if it doesn't work, he will say that move on, let's do something different. We go into the studio often with more than enough tracks that we need, almost double sometimes. So Errol's very good at filtering out or focusing on tracks that he thinks will work best.
We've taken different influences with different sort of people, affected by different things, and I think, I don't know about it, but there's always elements that you're never going to be completely happy with, but then that's in a way why you then strive to keep going, because maybe you'll never find it, but you think, oh, the next thing is going to be better still. So it's a strange process.
Ride has one of the solid fan base I have seen in a long time, and hardcore fans that keep up with every show, everything the band is doing. So do you see their reactions to the new work? Are they, I don't know, liking it? How do you see that?
Yeah, they are. I mean, and we see it. Sometimes we get told what people are listening to, because there's actual stats now, and it's quite surprising how high the newer stuff we're doing is in comparison to a lot of the older stuff. It's interesting, but it's good. That feels really good, because it's like, otherwise why would we be doing this? It's kind of,
yeah, it's good to see the reaction from the fans that were with us 20 years ago, but we see it at the shows over the last 2 years when we've been playing shows, more and more young people coming. Festivals, our own shows,
yeah.
It's a good mix of old and new, and that's really, really good to see.
Okay, I just want to clarify one last thing. I saw a rumor online that the band was going to end again. I don't know, people are crazy, or there's some truth to that?
No, it was done on April Fool's Day. Do you have April Fool's Day? It's the same thing? Okay.
Yes.
It wasn't something any of us did, but it was kind of, I mean, I thought it was quite amusing in a way because it sort of suddenly sent a bit of panic around, and I don't know where it came from, but someone really took a lot of time to do it.
It worked really well for us. We were just about to relaunch our mailing list, so somebody hacked our mailing list, put this rumour out, and I think it just got a lot of interest from people that helped sign up to the new mailing list. So whoever did it, thank you.
Thank you, yeah, it's good.
That's okay. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy playing here.
Thanks.